Alright, so I'm in the car right now. We just got to our hotel. So Mayo's only a couple of hours from us, like really only like 2 hours from us. So typically we just drive down there the day of my appointments or whatever. But because I have to be there so early in the morning, we tried to do that once before and we had to wake up at like 4 a.m. and it was a mess. And I have to do some like prep stuff for the testing in the morning. And let's just say you don't really want to be in the car after a clean out. So we are getting here the night before just to make everything easier. So we just got to the hotel. My dad is in there checking in, and then we're gonna bring all of our stuff in. Goodness, bringing medical stuff never makes packing light possible. I'll just say that. Like I have 1, 2, 3 bags.
Laws that dictate everything. History, sociology, politics.
Why did the radio just turn on? What the even heck?
Okay. All right.
All right then. Well, the car's haunted. Okay, so we just got up to the floor. I'm in my room now. The manometry was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I'd heard some bad stories, but it really wasn't that bad at all. I'm still hooked up to my feeds right now. I'm not sure. We're trying to figure out when they want me to stop those so that we can watch my blood sugar drop. But yeah, just checking in. It's pretty easy so far. So my dad just went to get some lunch. I'm sitting here alone in my hospital room, so I'm bored. We're on Instagram Live, so we're hanging out with some people on Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. Yeah, so we're not really sure what's happening. Like the manometry was done really early this morning, and then it took like an hour and a half to get up to my room. And I've been in my room for a couple hours now, and they still have me on my feeds. They haven't stopped them. We haven't even heard from the doctor. So I'm not sure what to expect or when we'll start this whole blood sugar testing stuff, but I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm getting very tired. I'm still on my feeds, guys. So I run them at 60 mils an hour. And I was really hoping that like my feedback was running out, and I was like, oh, hopefully like it'll just run out just in time for them to be like, all right, let's start the test. And it ran out, and they're like, the doctor hasn't even been here yet. It's like 2 o'clock now. No, I guess it's like 1:30, and we still haven't started the test. So I'm getting more and more, it's looking more and more like we're not going to be going home today, but you never know. So then I had to fill up my feed bag again, so most of this is probably going to be wasted, which is unfortunate. But so I just filled up my feed bag. just waiting for the doctor to get here so we can start this whole blood sugar stuff. I just want to get it over with and go home. Time passes so slowly in the hospital. Like, I mean, granted, I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning, and I don't know, but hospital days always seem like one hospital day equals like 2 non-hospital days. It's so long. But a child life specialist just came in, and she was super, super nice. And she gave me like a pamphlet of stuff that is going on. And it's actually nice sometimes when I'm in the hospital and like I didn't just have surgery or like a procedure or something, because oftentimes then like I'm in a lot of pain and like not able to get out of bed. And because it's not like, because we're just doing like an observed blood sugar crash, I would be willing to do some of the stuff on here, so that's nice. This is my mom. I think I told you guys she's sick, so she's not able to be here, and so she's like texting or calling us all the time, wanting updates. But plus, I got my Life of Stripes sweatshirt on. My nurse is here, just 1 second. All right, we're gonna access my port. Ready for some YouTube magic? In 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this is me editing the footage. This is filmed on my laptop, which is why the quality is awful. I apologize. But I'm realizing that I never really gave much context to what was going on. I showed you guys what was happening, but I never told you why it was happening or like the point of all of it. So, or at least not very clearly. So here's just like a very brief explanation of the whole blood sugar testing. So pretty much I've had severe hypoglycemia for my entire life. In the past couple of years though, it's been really bad to the point where like I can't be off of my feeds for very long at all because my blood sugar will drop, and even if I'm on my feeds it'll drop really bad, and it drops not just low but like really low, like dangerously low, and we're really just not sure why, but it's a big problem. And so the goal was to put me in the hospital for like monitoring so they know I'm safe, let my blood sugar drop to 45, and then draw like a ton of labs to see what my body's doing when it's low, so that they can tell like maybe my insulin was really high then, or like something else like that. My insulin is not high, actually. I have low insulin level. Pretty much you get the point. Just like trying to figure out and hopefully being able to use those labs to see what my body's doing on the inside and why it's causing my blood sugar to get so low. So that's why we did this testing. It wasn't super fun, and the results were really wacky. They ruled out everything endocrine, and they know that I have some sort of metabolic disorder, but they're not sure what kind yet, so I still have to go see another specialist to figure that out. But okay, there's a brief explanation. I cannot talk today. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
Yeah. What do you want? How much water do you want?
Let's do like 5 mils. What time is it? It's not wanting to focus.
So you're write your own medical book, Michelle. I'll buy it.
Can I go? Yeah. Okay.
You got lots to give, my friend.
That's good. All right. I can hold that on there.
85.
All right. It is now 8 o'clock at night, so we're definitely staying here overnight. And my blood sugar is now starting to drop. So she just went out to page the people for labs and a couple other things, and then she's coming back in here because now that it's like below 70 or something, like I have to be with somebody all the time. So they also put these seizure rails on my bed, which fully not expecting to need them, but because I've had 2 seizures in the past from low blood sugar, they were like, oh, well, better better to be safe than sorry. My throat is getting so raw and like sore and dry from not being able to drink anything. Like they said I couldn't even have water, and I was like, why? Like water's not gonna bring my blood sugar up. It's not gonna mess up the test. So my nurse is checking on that too. Goodness, all of this is so complicated. Oh, but we also got my results back from my CGM, like my continuous glucose monitor that I wore for 2 weeks. And like there were days where my average blood sugar was 54. And like pretty much, I think I had like 4 days where my average blood sugar was normal. Every other day, my average blood sugar was like really low. So that's not good. And that's even when I was on feeds, so. Good morning, guys. I don't think I updated you last night. We were kind of like waiting for my blood sugar to drop, and then it kept like going back up again. So we're still here. It's like almost 10 in the morning, and my blood sugar is finally starting to like actually drop. So hopefully we'll be leaving here in a few hours. The doctors came around this morning just to like verify the plan and everything. Pretty much just wait and see. So took all my morning meds this morning. I have my next blood sugar check in like 7 minutes, and then just watching some YouTube on my iPad. I think I'm gonna try to finish my book today, which I started yesterday, so. Hey guys, it is now 1:45 in the afternoon. My blood sugar is 57. Well, it's gonna be checked. It was 57 45 minutes ago, so I have no idea what it is now. It's finally like dropping the way that it's supposed to, so we're like, good. So it looks like I'll be able to go home tonight, which is so exciting because Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and even though I can't eat anything, I love to hang out with my family over Thanksgiving. It's not all about the food, it's more about the family for me. So yeah, that's tomorrow, so I'm really hoping that I'll be home for that. If not, we'll just have Thanksgiving on Saturday, but I'm hoping I'm home. I started to feel really, really sick when I was in between 60 and 68. I started to feel really sick in there. Like I did not want to do anything. I was feeling so sick. And suddenly I feel totally fine. Like my blood sugar is even lower now, but I have absolutely no symptoms. I feel totally fine. So also, yes, 2 of my nails fell off. I think I already told you that, but yeah, I literally feel fine. And I'm like, well, all right then. I was worried when it was in the 60s. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to like feel terrible for several more hours. Apparently not, so I'll take it. I will update you guys when something else happens, but it's so funny. Literally, because we had to finger prick every hour, and once it drops to 55, which I'm assuming it'll be 55 when we check again, then it's every half hour, and then like every 15 minutes after we bring it up or whatever. But I literally have, you're probably not gonna be able to see it, but do you see all of the finger prick marks? It's funny. There we go, now it's focused. But also another plus, they told me I can have water. Yesterday they were like, you can't even have water. I was like, okay, why? Because like water's not gonna mess with your blood sugar, but I don't know. So there's my update for you guys. I will let you know what it is in 10 minutes. We have had several close calls, and it is now 7:30 at night, and I want to go home. But my blood sugar's 49, so cross your fingers. We just need to get to 45 and then we can do the labs, bring me up, and then I can go home. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I don't want to be here on Thanksgiving. I've been out of my room a lot. I actually just met somebody in the hallway and that was super fun, but my blood sugar is 55. It keeps bouncing between like 48 and 55, and like it'll go to one then the other, one to the other for like hours on end now, and we needed to get to 45, so like please just cooperate, blood sugar. I've been continuously low for over 24 hours now, and let me just tell you, being constantly 40 or 50 so bad. It's starting to take such a toll on me. Like, I'm so tired and I'm just done with this. I want to go home. I mean, I'm for sure gonna be here for Thanksgiving now. Hopefully I'll get to go home on Thanksgiving, which is tomorrow, but who really knows. But I've got up and I've walked a lot today because I've been trying to make my blood sugar drop, so I was like, ooh, exercise. And that was a mistake on many levels. One, it didn't actually do anything. Two, it caused so much pain that like I don't want to move for the next year. But that's just EDS for you. It would have been worth it if I could have just made my blood sugar drop from walking, but it didn't, which is frustrating. But this vlog is gonna be really long because this hospital stay is a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be, and I've only been here 2 days, so like I sound insane, but I really thought I wasn't even gonna spend a night here. That didn't happen. Rosalie Hetrick 16 wants to send you a message. Rosalie wants to send me a message. Now we hurry up and wait. We're done!
1 second. Let me give the glucagon and then I can look up what labs.
Oh, you can give that IV?
Yep.
Oh, I did not know that. Every time I've given it to you before, it's been in a shot.
Yeah. Usually for emergencies, it's a shot.
Said we'll get to go home.
Good. Good.
Guess what? I'm going home. We finally got my blood sugar up. And I'm stable, so I'm going home.